Into this woman, the CID boss, the president, with all due respect, you need to sack her. She is not supposed to be sitting in that office. Dampare is gone. We understand. He has failed on his job. But this woman, this slave queen, is not supposed to be the boss of CID in Ghana. No, Mr. President. No. If you don't do this, then you will not have it easy with me, Kevin Taylor. Never. Mr. President, because let me tell you something, Ghanaians. For this government to be able to go after anybody who has stolen from us, it is only the CID boss who can sign it off for even arrest, for even to make an arrest. When it is a criminal case, it is the CID boss who has to sign it off. Now you have a CID boss who has connived with criminals in the former government. How are you going to get the people you want to arrest? Because today, say, a criminal in the MPP government, Odi Sika. What you need to do is that you need to, at the end of the day, find evidence that crime has been committed. Now, the moment you find crime, it's a criminal case. Now, when it is a criminal case, it is the job of the CID boss to give a green light for arrest to be done. Now, if this CID boss who is sitting at the CID office on here already say or issue a green light for the police officers to go in and arrest, Mr. President, your fight against corruption and your fight against these criminals will be in futile, because then this woman is going to block every arrest, every investigations you want to do. Single-handedly, this woman can stop the government from arresting any criminal in the MPP government. Yes. She can slow down every arrest. Because today, because this woman was brought in by NPP4, they know she did not know the job. But because the friendship with somebody in Tiaden, what this woman is going to do, say, Saudi case Kotumami we nima. All the investigations, they will present it to the Attorney General. The Attorney General will see, say, no, this is criminal. Now we need to let the police go in. When they present this criminal document in front of this woman, she would delay it. She would delay it. She will alert a MPP for and tell them, say, a criminal case has been put before me to sign for your arrest. Because remember, when it is criminal case, you are not supposed to be invited. The police can come in and pick you up. The Ghana Police Service, when the case is a criminal case, you don't need to call a Nipana Wedi Bonani to come to the office. You don't need to be like Yapacho Bra Police Station. The moment this woman signs, say, Ampa Nanabi Yakromfo, per the evidence in front of her from the Attorney General or from the police, he needs to be picked up. The moment this woman signs, they pick you up. Now, do you think this woman is going to sign for you to pick Nanabi up? She's not going to do it. And it's going to make her chair the President of the Republic. Mr. President, John Dramani Mahama, this woman needs to be sacked. And it should be immediate. Because your oral job no more yeninano. So when you mami way through oral a waste, I'm telling you. Until you take this woman from there and get somebody who is ready to work for the people. And get an officer who is ready to make sure, say, the right things are done. The law applies. You will not get any job done, Mr. President, until you decide, say, these stumbling blocks, these are people who are hindering your government in fighting corruption. Because ononkwa obetima block anything arrest. This woman alone, she can do that. Dampare has been sacked. The CID boss needs to follow. You know why? Let me read that letter, that green letter the president released 3 days after he was sworn in. Now, Mamantia say the president needs to sack the CID boss. Okay? Who read that statement from the president on the 10th of January 2025? Your March, and the date you're saying of March. President issues that statement way on the 10th of January. And Oka say the CID department of the Ghana Police Service, under the direction of the IGP then Dampare, they should conduct investigations. What has happened to this? One responsibility for the investigations. Say yebeye. Why not also your investigations? No. Now, when you read the letter, take your time. I'm going to read through it. Then you understand why the CID boss immediately, the president of the republic, respectfully, he needs to sack this lady because she's a cheap party foot soldier who does not understand her job. The Inspector General of Police, Ghana Police Service, dear Dr. Dampare, request for immediate investigation into the death of 8 Ghanaians during the 2020 and 2024 general elections. Or say, the president said he's requesting all the way in January for investigations to be done. Dampare will take the letter and instruct the CID boss to do the investigations. Dampare does not do investigations. Dampare technically is an administrative head. The CID boss, her job is to go down, interrogate, make sure the facts, make sure evidence is gathered, and then a report at the end of the day is put together. The president was talking to the CID boss because I will read detailing letter the insider. Ubeun said everything was directed to the CID boss. Now, Uridio say, I have been instructed by His Excellency John Mahama to formally request your office to initiate immediate investigations into the tragic death of Ghanaian citizens during the 2020-2024 general elections. These incidents, which occurred in various parts of the country, have left a lasting scar on our democratic process, and it is imperative that justice is served for the victims and their families. The president wants investigations to be done. Dampare does not do investigations. It's the CID boss who does investigations and send the report to Dampare. What has happened to the investigations? Now, when you go to the point the president put down, you will understand why I'm saying, say, Dampare has been sacked. Good news. The CID boss needs to be sacked. Now, Uridi, Lieutenant President release now. Or say, to ensure the investigations are comprehensive and transparent, we respectfully propose the following. 1. Establishment of a dedicated investigative force whose job is to make sure a dedicated investigative force is put together. It's the CID boss. Dampare will instruct the CID boss to make sure a dedicated investigative team is put together. So the job was on the shoulders of the CID boss. Now you understand what I'm saying. In Tusha, or say, form a special task force within the CID. Form a special task force within the CID to focus solely on these cases, ensuring undivided attention and efficient handling of this matter. Or say, you are the administrative boss. Make sure that the CID, they form an investigative force. They form what? An investigative task force, a CID investigative task force. Whose job is that? It's the CID boss's job. Has she done it? No. Why Jumawe? On yeah. What you make up? Yes. Odin Kwasiasem? Yes. So why is it said Dampare has been sacked and the CID boss is still in office? 2. Collaborate with witnesses and families. Dampare is the IGP. He cannot go down and go meet witnesses and family members. It is the CID boss who is supposed to make sure she puts a team together to go on the ground to meet victims, families, and discuss to find evidence, pick things, and then to put together to form a case or to make a case. So the job here is still on the CID boss. 3. Review of electoral security arrangement. Investigate. The president said, investigate. Whose job in the police service is to investigate? Is the CID boss. Dampare has to instruct the CID boss to investigate a review of the electoral security arrangement. So Dampare, as an administrative boss, has given all the powers to the CID boss, who is a slave queen, who is supposed to make sure the president or Dana Wamano Yediso. So why are we still keeping the CID boss? Why are you insisting that Dampare should stay in office? Dampare needs to go. So pam head coach now, I was assistant to the call. Black Stars inquiry to be pam head coach. You to be pam assistant, not head coach to but a coach in the cover assistant in the buy. It is only the corrupt Black Stars that some we see. But in governance, in police, we are not going to allow this to happen.